Hello my friends, welcome to Pro-Am Strings. I'm Henriette and today we're playing I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. I'll play it for you first. So as you will have noticed, I play it all in the first position. That's nice and easy, isn't it? I'm starting up bow on the first note, and a real feature in this piece are all the upbeats. And that is really nice if you could bring out the phrases and emphasizing when one phrase is finished and when the next one starts. And I'll give you an example of this. And I'm starting at the beginning. And now the next phrase starts, and the next one, so you see, in many of the bars in this piece, the fourth beat of the bar actually belongs to the next bar, and that's what's called an upbeat. So an upbeat is when a melody or a tune starts before the first beat of the bar, in this case on the fourth beat of any preceding bar. So let's go a notch more slowly, and why don't you join me this time playing it on your instrument. I'll count us in for 3. 1, 2, 3. Here in 3 bars from the end, you may have noticed that the last note I'm playing an extra up bow, so that on the E, the penultimate bar, I am down bow again. So this upbeat here is an up bow. Okay, so up bow on the low E there. Now once you've got all your phrasing in order, that becomes a very, very lovely smooth melody to listen to. I'd like you now to add fourth fingers wherever you can. So if you can avoid playing open strings, that would be absolutely awesome. You've noticed it perhaps in these last 2 bars. I'm playing that with the fourth finger. It's not nice to skip a string and go to the open E string. If you can avoid that and have the fourth finger. So let's try the last 2 bars, shall we? Here as well, if you can, play a fourth finger. Let's do that again. Well done. That's lovely. Now let's go back to the beginning now and add any fourth fingers that you can find there. From the beginning, 1, 2, 3. Here's 1. Might do it like that, first an open string then a 4, although I really don't mind you playing 2 open A's. although you must make sure if you do that, that the second A is softer than the first one. See, that ending, that is just the ending of your phrase there, so you don't want to blast it out on the A. That's not as nice, you see. Now, take another look at the second line now, and we're practicing the first bar of the second line. And I'd like you to try, if you can, on the last two notes, place your first finger in between the D string and the A string so that you catch the notes both at the same time. That sounds much nicer than going hopping across. When you hop your finger across from the A string to the D string, when you go from the B to the E, you are bound to have a gap between your notes, and we don't want that. We want all the notes be strung together, you see, so without any spaces in between them. So for that reason, I'm placing my first finger on two strings. Let's practice that again, shall we? And oh, that's better already. Can we try it one more time? And that's awesome. Now let's go from the second line. Now it's a bit of a weird place to start, but now we can then practice that first finger on two strings followed by a fourth finger when you hit the second bar. 3, 4. Fourth finger here. When we are here, sorry to interrupt you there, you've got, in the third line, you've got the second bar that starts on a C, the third bar starts on a D, and the fourth bar starts on an E. And I would like you, if you possibly can, to bring out that line C. And since this is a rising line, we're playing a little crescendo there. Now, where are we going from? Let's go straight on the second bar of the third line. So on that C, let's start there and then make that crescendo. 3, 4. That's very nice playing. Shall we practice that again? So we're starting on the second bar of the third line on the C. 3, 4. Bit more. Ah, yes, that becomes really, really stylish in the way you play this. Okay, let's go back to the beginning one more time and let's play it a notch faster. And let's add our dynamics now. Now in general in music, if you see notes rise like we've just noticed on the last line, you play a crescendo, and when the notes sort of roughly go down, play a diminuendo, and that makes for a very lively dynamics in your piece. So let's practice that this time, shall we? 1, 2, 3. What a lovely, lovely song. I hope you've enjoyed that. I certainly have. So if you have any comments or questions, do please use the comments section below. I look forward to seeing you again very soon in our next song, I Saw Mummy Kissing Santa Claus. So until then, I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Bye bye.